Okay guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera guys. So we are back again guys with another reaction content from your host Zealous Net ataupun Zealous Gaming. Dan kita kembali lagi dalam reaction video, dan kali ini kita akan react version 1.1 Star Rail livestream Galactic roaming special program. So this live stream got delayed. Since last night, there's been announced that in Japan, they got earthquake there. So yeah, I totally get it why they delayed. So after that, they make a post where they will release the live stream at 11:30 a.m. today. So yeah, in my time, it's currently 11:33. So yeah, they literally just released 3 minutes ago, and I'm so excited they already released. So let's watch together, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, for those that are watching right now, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel guys. So without further ado, marilah kita start dengan reaction video kita. So let's go.
In the last few days, our team has received some incredible intel from an anonymous source. A mysterious Stellaron burst has occurred aboard the Xianzhou Lafu. Today, we're lucky to have with us in the studio the Lafu Skyfaring Helm Master Madame Yukong, as well as Mr. La Cha, a traveling merchant currently staying on the ship. Madame Yukong, what's the latest on the Lafu situation?
Well, for the most part, the Stellaron crisis has been brought under control. We've evacuated affected areas, and life has returned to normal in the safe zones.
I see. Mr. Lacha, I hear you experienced the crisis firsthand. What was it like on the ground?
Well, I was trapped in the Lafu's Cloudford Harbor at first. It was only thanks to the Cloud Knights and a fortuitous encounter with kindly strangers that I was able to escape unharmed.
Danko.
That's the Xianzhou Alliance. I knew you guys had everything under control.
I should mention that over the course of this crisis, we've witnessed a lot of suspicious activity. We believe the infamous Stellaron hunters are responsible. We now have 2 suspects in our custody, Blade and Kafka. Unfortunately, their accomplice is still on the loose.
Oh, you're talking about the hacker girl, right? Silverwolf? I heard she infiltrated the Xianzhou systems. They say she leaves behind a calling card.
Like this one?
Exactly, just like...
You think ID info's ready? This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf. Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. You can challenge the space station. But challenge me? Good luck. Welcome to Billabong's History and Culture Museum. As you can see, the interior looks brand new. But we're in a bit of a bind. Our exhibit was stolen.
Oh, kita ada baru lepas ni.
Let me take a look.
Museum
So these are the suspects.
Let's settle this. Enough talk. Have at it!
Never let your guard down in front of your enemy.
Bapak, lagu dia, Bapak.
And now, young man, allow me to give you a dignified end.
Bro, jam. Lagu dia, Bapak sempat cuy. Drop dia tuh.
Never let your guard down in front of your enemy.
Gila. Chinese melody tapi modernized. Oh ya, by the way, we got a new boss fight. Yanqing kan? Yanqing boss fight. Okay. ZT apa? Let me type. ZTP TNM TX8 Luf. Maybe I will post it after the live stream end. Live stream video end.
Your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. As always, it's your host and good buddy Albert. Welcome to the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 Galactic Rooming Special Program.
Hello, good to be here.
Today, we've invited 3 special guests to be with us on the program. Introducing...
Hi guys, my name's Melissa Fun, and I voice Silverwolf.
Hey folks, my name's Craig Lee Thomas, and I voice La Cha.
Hi everyone, I'm Dawn M. Bennett, and I voice Yukong.
Pleasure to have you with us. And now, without further ado, let's get straight into Honkai Star Rail version 1.1. What's new, Craig?
Well, judging from the trailer we just saw, it looks like all 3 areas got some updates. Herta Space Station, Belobog, and the Xianzhou Lafu.
I don't know if you noticed, but Silverwolf got the first bit of screen time. Just saying.
Speaking of Silverwolf, I hear our notorious Stellaron Hunter is planning another visit to Genius Society territory soon. Huh? Let's take a close look at this little troublemaker.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken,
Quantum
the
nihility.
first time we saw this mysterious girl was back at the start of the story.
That's right. It's hard to keep an air of mystery when you're the first one on the scene, but...
I think she couldn't have timed it better.
I think you couldn't have timed that better.
So, what role does Silverwolf have within the Stellaron Hunters?
She's a super hacker, essentially. Lots of technical know-how. If you've got a hack, she's got your back.
It's kind of scary how good she is.
Yeah.
Hacking the surveillance system on Herta Space Station? Not easy. That's how she located the Stellaron.
Let's not forget the Xianzhou. She hacked into the Lawfu's systems and guided the Astral Express crew onto the ship.
You guys know that this is all pretty illegal, right?
Yeah. I guess what we're trying to say is Silverwolf is capable of breaking through any and all defense systems. That's why she's useful to the Stellaron Hunters.
I see. Second question. What's with all the gaming paraphernalia?
Oh, I've been meaning to ask that too. A console here, controller buttons there. It's a vibe.
Well, this probably won't come as a surprise to anyone, but she's a gamer. In fact, she sees the universe as a game in itself, and she's
Wow.
playing to win.
Hello, Pat.
She
Welcome to
actually
stream.
uses a lot of gamer slang in conversation. Not everyone picks up on it, though.
Got it. So it's fair to say she's kind of a nerd?
You
Lebih
could say
kepada
that.
bukan nerd.
She's also not great at socializing.
Really? Huh. She always struck me as pretty outgoing.
I guess she does have a lot of friends.
Hold up a second. She's an outgoing nerd with poor social skills and a lot of friends. That's quite the combo.
That's quite
Well, if you struggle to make friends, why not create your own?
Melissa, you're talking about imaginary friends, right? I'm not sure that counts.
Oh. Okay, let me explain. I'm talking about the AI modules in her weapons. See these little guys on her character artwork? That's friend. There's devil. This one over here is white collar. Oh, and this one's servant.
So,
Oh, they're so
the fuck?
Yeah, they're pretty adorable. When Silver
Dia
Wolf
dia
talks about
macam apa? Yang episode SpongeBob tu kan yang bagi tahu, this is my friend, this is coin, this is chip, and this is tissue. Apa ni? Dia melawang. Sudah aku kasih habis Honkai. Ada kasih itu. Nada di sini Pat. Di sini tinggal start depan. So, oh ya, by the way aku sudah uninstall Valorant. Berat gila di PC aku. Bukan berat, space dia ada. Jadi aku buang. Ha.
team of professionals, she's talking about these guys.
Hold on a second. Since when did AI become so adorable? Clearly, we're making it real easy for the machines to take over. It's thanks to Silver Wolf's hacking skills that she's been able to forge such a fearsome reputation at such a young age. Let's take a look at her strengths.
Well,
Ay, quantum
Silverwolf
nihility.
is a quantum-type character following the path of nihility. She can apply different debuffs to enemies to improve her allies' combat superiority. In particular, her skill can inflict a weakness on enemies. The weakness she inflicts matches a random ally's attack type.
Which is to say that even if nobody on her team has an attack type which matches an enemy's weakness, Silver Wolf can create a weakness that will correspond to an ally's existing strength.
Exactly! In addition, every one of Silverwolf's attacks has a chance of inflicting the enemy with a random bug. There are 3 kinds of bugs, which reduce the enemy's attack, defense, and speed, respectively.
Yo!
And now,
Bro! Wait,
Silverwolf
bergunanya
uses
dia
ability
no?
to attack an enemy and enter battle.
Di Prime of
Regardless
Chaos,
of enemy weakness,
sama
she
di Simulated
deals
Universe,
damage
the
to
hell?
all enemies and reduces their toughness.
If Silverwolf breaks an enemy's weakness with her technique, it triggers the quantum weakness break effect, right?
Yes, that's right. What else was I going to mention? Her ultimate. Silverwolf's ultimate has a high chance of reducing the enemy's defense in addition to dealing damage.
I love that animation. It's like something out of a rhythm game, right? See, I'm starting to see what you mean by the universe being a game to her.
It doesn't stop there either. Did I mention her ability names? There's System Warning, Allow Changes, Awaiting System Response, Force Quit Program. Oh, you get the picture.
Yeah. Oh, was there one called a 10-set guarantee? Ooh. Or how about Single War Miracle?
Apaan?
Sadly not. Her ultimate's called User Banned, though.
Oh, I know what that means. Banned out of existence. Yeah, I guess the scary ultimate needs a scary name. Well, it's time to move on to the Xianzhou's mysterious visit.
Locha.
Locha, the traveling merchant.
Aku rasa kan macam aku bakal pull Locha lah. Since aku dah welcome. Tapi tidak semestinya sebab aku pull Locha. But I freakingly need a healer, man. I freakingly need a
Man
healer.
knows how to dress. Elegant look, gentlemanly demeanor, but they say he's hiding a secret. What do you think? Good guy or villain?
He seems very suspicious.
Really? How so?
Well, imagine some guy waltzes into your hometown dressed like an aristocrat from another planet, but he knows all the local customs. You'd be a little taken aback, right?
Hey, I think you're being a little hard on the guy. Some tourists do their research.
Uh-huh.
Apa?
Well, don't you
What
think his
if
healing
Locha
abilities
ni
are a
kan
little
sebenarnya adalah
mysterious?
Otto?
They came in pretty handy during the
Ataupun
Stellaron crisis.
Void. Void apa
If I'm a
apa
traveler
namanya itu.
merchant, I'm gonna want some first aid skills under my belt.
Since Honkai
It's a dangerous
impacted dengan
career.
Starrel memang ada
Are you sure
connected
that's how
ada
he
satu
makes a
sama yang lain
living?
kan.
We haven't seen him trade a single thing.
Well, I feel like this guy already made his fortune. Maybe traveling merchant is just what super rich tourists like to tell people.
Jeez, you guys have an answer for everything. Is this the Lacha fan club or something?
Yes, let's start one.
Well, what about the coven he carries around with him? Nothing out of the ordinary there, right?
Nope. Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
I'm not so sure. Everyone needs a conversation starter, right? Especially traveling merchants. Think about it. If you walk past this guy, the coffin's gonna draw your attention, right? You'll probably ask him about it. Before you know it, he sold you a new set of shower curtain rings.
You know something? That kind of makes sense.
Pretty smart.
I see.
And if you find people are in need of a few shower curtain rings, I happened upon the finest collection of authentic Xianzhou bathroom wear. Beautiful stuff. Low prices, too.
Dodging the original question here. Is Lacha a good guy or villain?
I don't think we have enough information.
All right then. Guess all you trailblazers have to make up your own minds. So, why don't we take a look at his ability?
Ooh, now we're talking. Lacha is an imaginary type character following the path of abundance. For a man with medical knowledge, it's not surprising that he's strong on protection. He can offer healing too and dispel debuffs from his allies. For example, Lacha's skill can restore an ally's HP. When the HP of any ally falls below a certain percentage, Lacha uses his skill on them without consuming any skill points. It can be triggered again after a set number of turns.
Emergency.
Gila. What?
Support for team survival.
Dang son.
After unlocking a special trace, using Lacha's skill also dispels a debuff from an ally. Using Lacha's ultimate, Death Wish, dispels one buff from and deals imaginary damage to all enemies.
Bangsat.
You got an enemy
Ah,
that's
kemudian
or debuff on your allies. Lacha has an important role to play.
Heal, debuff,
And here's something else.
damage.
Every time Lacha uses his skill or ultimate, he grants himself one stack of Abyss Flower. Now, when the Abyss Flower reaches a certain number of stacks, Lacha deploys a field against the enemy, which lasts for a set number of turns. When the field is active, allies recover a set amount of HP whenever they make an attack. And that's not all. After unlocking a special trace, attacks against enemies in the field can restore ally HP.
Cool.
Bro,
It's
dia ni
like a
macam
force field
dia lah
healing.
abundance.
During exploration,
Abundance
when
punya
Lacha uses
ni.
his technique Mercy of the Fool,
Skill di
his field will be
Simulated
immediately
Universe.
generated at the start of the next battle.
Mr. Lacha.
Jajah, apa tadi?
That uses his technique Mercy of a Fool. His field will be immediately generated at the start of the next battle.
Oh,
Mr.
shit.
Lacha. Mysterious origins and extraordinary
Teknik dia
skills.
teknik dia feel. Oh shit, I'm so gonna get Lacha dengan Fox Lady ni siap.
Nah, there's somebody else here.
Oh,
we gotta
imaginary
get
lagi.
to. I'm
Imaginary
talking about
harmony.
the elegant, sky-faring
Yeah, but fuck
Hellmaster, Madam Yukong.
About time, too! Well, from commerce, cargo, passengers, all the way through to the Air Force, the Skyfaring Commission is in charge of all matters relating to flight. Yukong is the head of that commission, so the above falls right under her remit.
Nice. Speaking of flight, it seems like star skiffs are the most emblematic means of transportation on the Xianzhou.
Yeah, they're a common sight in the Xianzhou skies. Yukong can fly them, right?
I'd say she's pretty handy with a star skiff. When she was young, it was Yukong's flying skills that saw her promoted by the general. That's how she joined the Skyfaring Commission. She soon became an ace among the other pilots.
Huh? That's not the story I heard.
All
Nice,
right, you got
imaginary
me.
dah dapat free
Here's the
ke?
director's cut. Yukong
Seriously?
ran
Yukong
6
kita dapat
red
free?
lights in a row. She was dragged straight in front of the general and...
I get the picture. Sometimes rebels get noticed.
You're only young once.
6 red lights, huh? Disclaimer, Trailblazers, don't try that at home. Well, her rebellious streak might be a thing of the past, but she's still as sharp as ever. Tom, give us the lowdown.
Coming right up. Yukong is an imaginary type character following the path of harmony. Her skill Emboldening Salvo grants her 2 stacks of Roaring Bowstrings. When Roaring Bowstrings is active, the attack of all allies increases. Yukong loses 1 stack of Roaring Bowstrings with every allied turn.
In other words, Yukong's skill can increase allies' attack for 2 turns.
You got it. During exploration, using Yukong's technique increases her movement speed for a set time. It also allows her to obtain 2 stacks of Roaring Bowstrings at the start of the next battle.
Sounds like a good recipe for shaking off enemy pursuers.
Okay.
Using Yukong's basic attack triggers her talent 7 layers, 1 arrow, which deals additional damage and increases the toughness reducing damage of the current attack. This effect can be triggered again after a set number of turns. When Yukong unleashes her ultimate, Diving Kestrel, she deals imaginary damage to a single target. If Roaring Bowstrings is active, its effect is enhanced, increasing the crit rate and crit damage of all allies. Days on the front lines may be over, but you can't go anywhere. Maybe one day, we'll get to see her take flight once again.
Dang, son.
Ooh, here's hoping.
Man, we're really spoiled for choice with these characters, huh?
Yo, tiga-tiga.
Don't forget what else you
Bro,
got
Locha
going.
dengan
In version
Silver Wolf kan.
1.1, we'll be welcoming
Dua-dua
2 brand new light
mantap,
cones to the
gila.
warp. First up, Incessant Rain.
Bubblegum in the rain, huh? That's a mood.
The Silver Wolf energy is strong in this one.
You got that right. So we don't want to tie to the room?
Aduh. A man of culture lah. I can what I can say is the designer is a man of culture lah. Aduh, light con. Ui, the tie.
So true. She's like, I told you, Kafka. I'm gonna tidy it as soon as version 1.1 finishes downloading.
Sure. The second light cone is the Path of Abundances, Echoes of the
Tapi
Cosmos.
sumpah, Locha kan. I've been posting a lot, right, guys. So sorry ya, guys. I've been talking a lot. Tapi I want to talk about Locha like this big thing lah. Sebab apa? Kenapa aku rasa kan Locha ni kan adalah apa yang dalam badan Otto tu void something lah. What if Locha ni coffin yang Locha bawa tu sebenarnya itu adalah Otto. Ini adalah void yang entahlah kalau betul lah kalau terlepas daripada dunia Honkai Honkai Impacted tiba-tiba masuk dalam Star Rail. Bro, yang ini dengan si Welt akan ada satu pertemuan yang sangat-sangat luar biasa, gila. Man, this makes me want to play Honkai Impacted, gila.
Wow, looks like some kind of thorny vines are emerging
Bayangkan
from
kalau
beneath
Locha
the
itu
lid.
sebenarnya adalah
So many
Otto.
questions. I get a sense of mystery and elegance, but there's also a kind of tenderness and fragility here. Don't you think?
Well, one thing's for sure. If people weren't curious about Locha's coffin yet, they are now.
Just a man in his ornately decorated vine-producing coffin. Nothing to see here, folks.
Whatever you say, Chris. Check this out. During the first phase of version 1.1 in the character warp,
Danko.
Contract Zero,
Danko
Trailblazers
asta
can obtain the
dengan
limited
Survival.
5-star character Silver Wolf. During the
Man,
same phase in the light
apa
cone
Danko?
event, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone Incessant Rain will be boosted.
Will be
During
boosted.
the second phase of version 1.1 in the character
Oh,
warp,
Chinchu
Lake
yung
Pursuit,
kong pela.
Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Lacha and 4-star character Yukong. During the same phase, in the light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone Echoes of the Coffin will be boosted.
Will be boosted.
And I almost forgot to mention, when version 1.2 rolls around, Trailblazers can take part in an in-game event to obtain the 4-star character you
Oh,
call
ini ya
for
maksud kamu
free.
free.
Details for this event will be announced through official channels in the not-too-distant future.
Yukong free.
Nice.
Ooh, awesome.
Let's take a break for a minute here, but when we get back, we'll be talking version 1.1 events.
1.1 events. Alright, kejap guys. Let me copy the code first. 8A 6T6 BFQ 4D3. Alright, sambung.
Lots of events. New characters and light cones aside, version 1.
Possible Locha ni vote. Void Archive. I forgot. Tama ni Void Archive. Possible Locha ni Void Archive. Dalam after post Honkai Odyssey 2 dia hilang masuk dalam Stargate. Shit. Bayangkan kalau betul lah kan, kalau dia ni Void Archive dalam Coffin 2 auto. Bro, kalau lah aku tunggu sia Locha dengan Welt bertemu. What happened? The theory in my head, gila.
Point 1 has lots of events and gameplay updates. And a little bird told me there's an event connected to Silverwolf on the way.
I heard the same thing. At the start of the story, Kafka and Silverwolf invaded Herta space station. Kafka's mission was to awaken the Trailblazer.
Oh.
Silverwolf's mission was to help Kafka infiltrate the space station's systems and locate the hidden Stellaron. But that wasn't enough for Silverwolf.
I can believe that. She's been on the IPC's wanted list for as long as I can remember.
During the invasion, she left behind some kind of digital graffiti. Just her way of letting everyone know Silverwolf was here.
Way to rub it in their faces, Silverwolf. Still, artists need an outlet.
This all sounds like classic Silverwolf energy to me.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the name of her homeworld. Punk Lord. Kind of fitting, don't you think?
Seriously?
Future
Afraid
planet.
so. I think she was destined for this kind of behavior. Anyway, in the Star Hunt game event, the Trailblazers receive an invite from the space station's network security engineer, Leonard. They have to help Leonard locate the digital graffiti hidden across the station and uncover
Lightcon? Is it Lightcon?
the secrets inside.
Wait, there are secrets hidden inside the graffiti? But if it's all digital... Oh, I bet you need to hack into it or something.
You might be right. We also get to meet a new Genius Society member, one of Madame Herta's collaborators, Screwlum, who'll be helping the Trailblazers too.
Boy, haven't we seen Scroom before somewhere?
I think we saw a hologram portrait of him in Herta's office.
Oh,
Right?
ni.
A robot genius.
Pante, aku ingatkan ni. Kira macam satu meme diorang ambil daripada Star Wars yang the golden robot tu. Anjing. Dalam chapter 38 Honkai pun ada mention can solve the universe. Macam dia dah set up part 2 Honkai impacted dengan Starrel. Tapi sial lah. It's like dang, aku kena main Honkai Impact sial. Dang. Aku nak main Honkai Impacted kan sebab aku nak tahu cerita tentang Otto, Void Archive dengan ya itu ya. Pasal Kiana and the gang tu kira they become super strong and blah 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 save the world kan. Tapi sekarang ni kan, since kita adalah player Starrel kan, I literally want to know 100% what happened between Void Archive dengan Otto gila. Dang. Nanti lah.
Society member.
Chill.
Interesting. I bet he's got a few hacker skills up his sleeve. If he's helping us out too, I'm sure we'll be fine.
You know what I found out? Silverwolf and Screw'em actually faced off against each other once. You can see a snapshot of their fight in the "We Will Meet Again" light cone.
Light cone.
Okay, Screw'em, looking kind of handsome there. Geez, his portrait really doesn't do him justice.
You know, if you and the Lyco need a moment here, you know, the rest of us can head out.
Love a handsome robot.
Bro.
I guess this event will be the second time Screw'em's come up against Silverwolf's mischief, then. Old enemies locking horns once again.
Ooh, guess it does kind of feel like a rematch.
I gotta mention that graffiti again. Anyone else feel like it'd make for a good tattoo? I feel like some of these characters could pull it off.
I don't think that feature is coming to Star Rail anytime soon.
Oh, what?
But I did hear that the designs are collectible. The Trailblazer can apply them to in-game surfaces and take photos with the artwork.
Nice.
Oh.
Collecting the graffiti designs also allows you to unlock the limited 4-star light cone before the tutorial mission
Ada
starts.
2 light cone.
Complete the event mission to obtain Always Smiling, which can be exchanged in the event shop for
light
limited
cone.
light cone, special super
light
imposition
cone.
material, as well as stellar jade.
2 light
That's
cone.
another good-looking light cone.
Let's go.
Not to change the subject or anything,
2
but I
light cone
gotta
percuma
ask,
sial.
is that Albert merch I'm seeing over there?
It looks so fluffy! I want one!
Not to mention it. Why don't I introduce you to the IPC's merchandise department? If you guys had your own merch, they'd be sold out in no time. Or maybe let's just get back to version 1.1 for now. In the story thus far, Belobog has finally emerged from the Stellaron shadow. But there's a lot left to do. The city is going through changes. Any of you guys want to shed some light?
I heard a thing or two. Now that the underworld and overworld are reconnected, things are definitely heading in a better direction. One recent development, Belobog's History Museum is getting ready to reopen to the public.
Museum? I love museums. Aw, don't you wish you could take the exhibits home with you, though?
The only problem is exhibits are being stolen. Anything you'd like to tell us, Melissa?
Oh, wait a minute. I only just found out they had a museum. How could it have been me?
I didn't say it was you.
Oh.
Prime suspect. Anyway, in the...
Yep. Oh, tapi lo main Honkai Impact tu. Kalau nak tahu history well, baca manga second eruption je. Second eruption. Okay, noted. Thank you, Mas. Later aku check dia punya ni cerita.
The Everwinter City Museum Ledger
Sebab
of
cerita dia agak
Curiosities
menarik
event,
bagi
the
aku.
Trailblazer must help Pela track down clues and recover the lost exhibits.
Nice! Oh, I love a good whodunit.
Sounds great.
Well, that's not all. The Trailblazer can take on managerial responsibilities and help run the place.
Huh. So what does that involve exactly?
No. Tidak. Ini Genshin all over again. This thing. No.
The Trailblazer can do things like collect exhibits.
Oh,
and
okay.
list
No.
other-
Dia tak sama lah macam Genshin lah. Sebab kalau aku ingin bandingkan Genshin tu super membosankan gila.
for individuals to improve the overall experience for visitors.
Oh,
After
ni lain.
achieving specific
Okay.
operational goals, they
Minta maaf Star Rail community, minta maaf Star Rail developer. I've been totally an asshole just now, saying that your is somewhat similar to Genshin.
can accumulate funds to expand
tapi
museum
habis-
exhibits
mau
and
habis
gradually
sama
unlock
gila.
limited-time rewards, such
Mau
as
habis
stellar
sama
jade,
gila.
lost crystals, and self-modeling resin.
Oh,
Sounds like
Such as stellar jade, lost crystals, and self-modeling resin.
yes! Self-modeling
sounds like
resin.
fun. I'm
Oh,
sure
itu
it'll be
pun
a
penting
piece of
siul.
cake.
When the limited time event is over, the museum will remain as a mode within the game. Trailblazers can return to the museum at any time to check out the collection and catch up with colleagues.
Of
Oh,
course, if you encounter any issues during the running of the museum, please don't hesitate to get in touch with the IPC.
with the IPC.
Wait, we're gonna have the service. Gotta get ahead of myself.
Deep breath, Albert. Not everything is an IPC sales pitch.
Thanks, Don. This is what happens if you read commercials for a living.
No worries. Kinda did sound like a useful service. Maybe the IPC should look into it.
I'm sure our trailblazers are more interested in the content of the new version. Let's get back on track.
All right. A researcher from the space station found a combat simulation program of unknown origin called Stellar Flare, which contains a series of new challenge stages.
Huh? More challenges?
Oh, fighting.
Every stage in Stellar Flare has a challenge theme and corresponding special mechanism. Trailblazers will have to think outside the box and use any advantages offered by the mechanisms to complete the stage in as few turns as possible.
Wow,
Sounds like the
2
Forgotten
turn.
Hall to me.
The difference with Stellar Flare is that the special mechanisms might require completely new ways of thinking about combat. For example, in some stages, using your skill doesn't consume skill points. In others, damage dealt when breaking an enemy's toughness is increased, but the enemy's toughness will be immediately restored.
Sounds pretty cool, but I'm sure Silverwolf will take care of it in one turn.
What if I haven't leveled up enough characters? Is it impossible for me to complete the challenge?
Don't worry. To assist Trailblazers in completing the challenge, every Stellar Flare stage has a trial character suited to the theme.
You don't say.
Macam Melobok super
The
fighting.
Garden of Plenty event. Recently, the cosmos has entered a turbulent cycle, and the calyxes are unusually active. The reality data contained within them has grown exponentially.
Which means...
Double.
It means that over a fixed time period, Trailblazers have a set number of daily attempts to obtain double the rewards from calyxes.
This is a
Leveling up, here we
win.
come.
This is a
The next event we're
win.
going to talk about
Let's
is called
go.
Long Distance Inquisition. Wen Sherling is a Department of Implement Arts researcher
Wen
on
Sherling.
Herta Space Station, and she's currently preparing research topics needed for the next quarter. However, the Antimatter Legion's invasion has messed up her progress. As a result, Wen Sherling has asked the Trailblazer to help her collect monster materials for use in her research topic. If the Trailblazer collects and submits the experimental materials required on a given day, they can receive corresponding rewards.
I got a question, Dawn.
Bro, apa nih? Yang Genshin punya afro, bukan afro, yang the one with the wig tuh. I forgot. Tapi literally macam tu lah. You give stuff, you get stuff.
Fire away.
These are Space
Wow.
Station and Belobog events, right? Aren't there any events or missions on the Xianzhou Luofu?
You beat me to it. That's exactly what I was about to bring up. In version 1.1, 3 new companion missions are destined for the Xianzhou Luofu. These missions will involve Bailu, Yanqing, and Luocha. As for the specifics, I'm gonna keep that a secret for now. We can't go spoiling all the fun, can we?
What?
Companion mission.
Not even one detail?
Come on, Doug. You're gonna give us a little something? On the edge of our seats here.
Yeah, come on, Dawn.
All right, all right. Do you guys remember the girl with the blindfold in the opening trailer? And now, young man, allow me to give you a dignified end.
I was wondering who she was.
Well, all I'll say is that she and the Xianzhou have a complicated past. And her appearance on
Naingat mo.
Xianzhou leads to a dramatic encounter with Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yanqing. And that's all you're getting. Sorry! Surprises are worth waiting for.
I hate waiting.
Oh, come on.
Nope, I'm afraid that's all you're getting. However, I do have a little info on some other updates. Interested?
Sure, I guess.
Well, if nobody's that interested, then I suppose I'll just...
Of course we're interested.
Are you crazy?
Albert, you're interested, right? That's better, good boy.
Aduh.
Nicely done, Melissa. The check-in event Gift of Odyssey will also be arriving in version
Let's
1.1.
go!
For the length of this
Log
version,
in.
as long as Trailblazers log in for 7 days, they can acquire 10 Star Rail Special Passes.
Yo, di
10
locha
free
gila ni.
warps? Nice.
Version 1.1 will also see some system updates. When Trailblazers need to obtain leveling materials that only a certain type of enemy can produce, they can instantly teleport to an area where the enemy is present, as well as pinpoint the precise location of the enemy on the map with a marker.
Sounds like a real time saver.
Wait until you hear
Wah,
this. Once
benar
the
ni
enemy
yang
in
kita
question
perlukan
is
di Genshin,
defeated,
gila.
the marker will
Tanpa buka
automatically
Hoyo Lab
move to the
langsung.
location of the next enemy. After all marked enemies on a map have been defeated, Trailblazers can continue to pinpoint enemies on other maps. This process
Wah,
can be repeated
bagusnya.
until all
Oh.
respawn enemies of a
Oh, come on. Bro, we've been seeking this shit for ages in Genshin, man. Tanpa buka Hoyo Lab langsung. Bro, Starrel buat ni dalam satu kali update. Genshin, what are you doing? We've been seeking this shit for ages. Starrel cuma perlu buat satu update je, and then voila.
a certain type have been defeated.
Oh, that's a lifesaver. I
Life
on my way to the
saver,
studio
yes.
today.
Life
There's
saver,
also a
soy.
small combat surprise in store.
Tanpa kau
During
buka
combat,
Hoyo Lab, di mana
trotters that
enemy
have
ni
lost
ada,
their
di
way
mana
may
enemy ni ada.
randomly enter battle. As long as the trotter is defeated before it manages to flee, additional leveling material
Adalah
can
tu
be obtained.
buku.
Enemy geo.
I forgot to mention the buku, the adventure apa tu? Adventures Guide. Tapi Adventure Guide tu pun bukannya semua ada. Yang dengan Adventure Guide tu, dia cuma bagi specifically dalam 20 enemy dekat area. Tapi dia tidak mention yang contoh yang fungus tu kan. Fungus ada di chasm. Fungus ada di Serata Sumeru. Tapi dekat buku tu cuma pinpoint dekat rainforest punya fungus. Kalau dekat sini, dia bagi tahu kalau area tu ada musuh yang kita nak ataupun tidak. Ada. Tiada, dia pinpoint dekat kita punya screen. There's no enemy located in here anymore. Nah, bro. Oh.
Location and
Come
additional material
on.
opportunities. Devs, I owe you one.
Last but not least, in order to help Trailblazers stay in touch, version 1.1 also has a friend chat function.
So you mean, aside from helping friends through support assist, we can send them messages too?
You got it. Doesn't matter if they're old companions or new acquaintances.
That's the spirit of trailblazing right there.
Oh, hey, Albert, what's your account? Let me add you.
What?
I need to add you. You can be my personal IPC customer service. What do you think?
Hello. Hey, don't get any ideas because I nearly made up a service that doesn't exist.
So you don't want to add
IPC
me?
customer
Guess I'll
service.
just have to hack you.
We can negotiate.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those account details too.
Count me in. Sorry to jump on the bandwagon here, Albert, but you're a celebrity anchor for the IPC. Everyone wants to be your friend.
Fine, but I'm switching my account the next chance I get. Time for the day's third redemption code.
Time for the redemption code. Okay. Man, this update is a bomb, bro. Yeah, it's such a shame we didn't watch it live. Tapi, who are we to decide the natural disaster, kan? So, apa-apa pun kita terima seadanya. And voila. The codes is there, my ladies and gentlemen. Aku pindah. Okay, nice. Okay, let's continue. That's it, right?
Time flies when you're having fun. Looks like our special program has come to an end.
Darn.
But as the first guest on the program, you guys got any thoughts? Reflections? Points?
Oh, it's been an honor to be on the show, Albert. I gotta say, we covered a lot of ground. Now I'm even more excited for the updates. Fingers crossed I get Silver Wolf.
Yeah, seriously, same.
Greg, how you feeling?
I feel like I've got more questions than I came in with. What new directions will Lacha take the story in? Who's stealing exhibits from the museum? And what about those companion missions? Guess we'll have to find out the answers in game.
Yeah.
For real. As for me, well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'd seen a lot of Yukong up to now, but this was the first time I got to understand her moves and role on the battlefield. She's so cool. I kinda wanna be her. Then again, I guess I kinda am her.
I had to double check that for a second. Well, that's it for the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 special program. I want to thank all you trailblazers today for tuning in, and hey, see you on the flip side.
See you on the flip side.
See you when I see ya. Later, guys.
That's it.
You didn't think it was over, did you?
Aku pikir kenapa? Okay. That's a nice live stream. Okay, yup. Wait. We got another quote. Apa? For now, we're gonna redeem on YouTube. So yeah, I think that's it lah for the live stream. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy. So basically in 1.1 update, we got tons of new events, tons of new characters, Locha, Silverwolf, and Yukong. We will have Yukong for free in an event in 1.2 updates, and also we have companion mission later on with Locha, Yukong, and also Silverwolf in the next event. Plus we got tons of new little events and also main events that will somehow make up our time for this update. So yeah, we got many things to do in the next update. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy with this video. So don't forget to like and share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. So apapun guys, thank you guys for watching. Kita akan jumpa pada next live. Kita akan jumpa pada next video. So I will end this reaction video with Assalamualaikum and a very good day guys. So ciao dulu guys. Bye bye.